Welcome to 2ASIDE Sport on You. I am TOHEEB, your host. Don't forget to keep liking, subscribing, and of course, you can drop your comment, observation under the comment section. Matches were played in the English Premier League. Arsenal lost against Manchester United 3-1. Chelsea won 2-1 against West Ham. Manchester City 1-1 against Aston Villa. Liverpool 0-0 in the Merseyside derby. Tottenham 2-1 got the better of Fulham. Before the start of the show, a short break will do. Welcome back to 2ASIDE. I am your host, TOHEEB, and I have in the studio with me, LIMAH. LIMAH, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure to be here as always.
All right, fantastic to have you in the studio. We saw matches at the weekend, starting with the Chelsea game. Chelsea won against West Ham.
Good one for Chelsea. I mean, at some point, it felt like West Ham were going to come back in that game. I mean, they scored first, but Chelsea had to dig deep in that game, and good one for them. They won that game by 2-1.
Ben Chilwell coming off the bench to score the equalizing goal and also get the assist for the winner.
Yeah, very impactful substitution there from the Chelsea manager. Fantastic one for Chelsea, and Ben Chilwell as well to come off the bench to give the goal and assist in that game.
A fantastic game for Ben Chilwell and for the Chelsea team. But we saw Kone got denied by the VAR. Well, it looked like a legit goal to me. But what's your take on it?
I mean, yeah, like you said, it looks like a legit goal, and we've heard rumors that the Chelsea are looking to appeal, or West Ham rather, are looking to appeal that goal, which rightfully so, because I mean it should have been a goal and should have been given as a goal.
Absolutely, that was a goal, because looking at it, the player, it was the goalkeeper Mendy diving towards the player instead of the player infringing the goalkeeper. So it was more of the goalkeeper trying to buy that very tackle, because it was pretty obvious that the player was looking to jump over the the goalkeeper to the finish line.
Yeah, I mean, the ref didn't call it right there, and the VAR as well didn't do a lot, because I mean, why are you there if not for decisions like this?
Okay, fantastic one here. Manchester City 1-1 against Aston Villa.
Difficult one for Manchester City. I mean, we all thought Manchester City were going to win that game. But, it just goes to show that Aston Villa have done well. I mean, they've been losing against Manchester City recently, or for a while now. So, Manchester City missed a lot of chances. De Bruyne, Haaland getting the goal. But, it just shows that Manchester City didn't take their chances and Aston Villa punished them for it.
I mean, a brilliant goal for Haaland to score his 10th Premier League goal. It has been a very good start for the young man.
I mean, 10 goals in 6 games. That's fantastic.
Quite impressive. I feel Premier League defense is pretty strong, like they say. Yeah. But when it comes to Haaland's case, it's pretty easy.
Very easy for him. I mean, we all thought he wasn't going to do well at the start of the season, but he showed
We saw him combine yet again with De Bruyne for the goal.
That combination, fantastic combination.
Okay, Manchester City were pretty wasteful in that game.
Yeah, they had a lot of chances. I mean,
a lot of chances.
Yeah, and it just showed that if you don't take your chances, the other team will punish you for it. Because I mean, they had so many chances that they wasted. Alan, we don't expect him to be wasting such chances. Because I mean, like you said, he's on 10 goals right now. You should be putting those balls in the back of the net. But I mean, Aston Villa punished them for it, and that's why they got the draw out of that game.
Fantastic one there. And we saw Manchester United. Manchester United got the better of Arsenal. 3-1 it ended.
Yeah, I mean, last game of game week 6. Fantastic one for Manchester United. I felt like that game in the first half was, 50-50. United started like a house on fire in the first 12 minutes. And then Arsenal pretty much had the rest of the game. United did well to, stifle Arsenal's attack. And Arsenal didn't do so much to put the ball in the back of the net. I mean, Saka, they used the right wing very well.
Arsenal were very shambolic in the defense.
Yeah, I mean, defense or in attack as well, they were very wasteful because they had a lot of chances.
No, let's talk about the defense first. We have seen fantastic defensive display from the Arsenal team in the first 5 games of the English Premier League. But for this very United game, we saw a lot of exposure. The Manchester United attack were very fast.
Yeah,
Rashford.
If you are playing against the Manchester United that is on the rise right now, 4 games, they've won 4 games on the bounce. I mean, you expect that a lot of your loopholes are going to be exposed. Because I mean, it's the Arsenal team. We all have been talking about how Arsenal have been good so far in the first 5 games. But the 6th game was against a big team like Manchester United, and you expect that some of your weaknesses were going to be shown. Just like United as well, they also were exposed at some point in that game. about the VAR, especially in the English Premier League, I mean, we've seen cases of controversies basically, and we saw it last match day as well, in the Chelsea game, the Newcastle game, the Arsenal Manchester United game as well. You know, those calls. Do you think it's more down to the VAR or the referees making the wrong calls?
Honestly, we actually cannot emphasize the issue of English referees and their decision making. Starting from the Chelsea game, yeah, we saw a goal from West Ham. That looks like a fantastic goal from West Ham, and the VAR decision was to rule out the goal. That wasn't a good one coming from the referee there, even after going to the VAR team. So for me, I feel it's a case of blaming the referee and blaming the VAR team too, because the VAR team are not actually covering themselves in a lot of glory right now, because we saw a lot of decision. After the Chelsea game, we saw another one in the Newcastle game, a legit goal for the Newcastle team. Newcastle should have have the 3 points in that very game. Then we saw another one in the case of Arsenal. Well, that one is debatable though, but we will see some that looked like a soft score for me. Then we saw a lot of VAR decision, even in the Everton Everton Liverpool game. We saw another VAR decision. We saw VAR ruling out Richarlison goal against Fulham too. So a lot of VAR decisions, a lot of wrong decisions from VAR. Yeah, they were spot on at some point, but when you look at the percentage of decision making, I feel the VAR team and the English Premier League referee still need to be schooled.
I mean, I would agree with you, but I think it's more down to the VAR team than the referee, because I mean, you were introduced to try to reduce cases of wrong calls by the referees. The referees are human themselves, and you know, it's subject.
I think I will actually go against that. We saw the case of Chelsea West Ham. Now, after VAR called the attention of the referee to check the goal, the referee went there to check the goal. It's obvious that it was pretty obvious that the VAR felt that goal shouldn't have stand, and that was the decision from the referee. So it was more a VAR problem than the referee's problem. Although the referee has the final decision in that game, but I feel VAR should be blamed the most, and the English referee are also lagging behind when it comes to referees in the world. Week 7 fixtures in the English Premier League. Palace will be playing host to United.
I think Crystal Palace have been a very tough team so far, but Manchester United are on a roll, 4 on the bounce, so I think they're going to continue their run of form and win that game.
All right, fantastic one. Man U to win. Then we have Arsenal. Arsenal will be at home to Everton.
Arsenal to win that game, because I mean, Everton are a tough team. They just had a draw against Liverpool, but I think Arsenal are not going to lose another game. So Arsenal to win that game.
The big game of the weekend, we see Manchester City play home to Tottenham.
I mean, Tottenham have, I think, about 13 points or so after 6 games. So fantastic one for them. So I think City are going to win that game, because I mean, City drew their last game, so they wouldn't want to lose again as well.